Hey crew, welcome to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker. Welcome to a special angelic messages reading. This is meant to be a soothing reading that will help give you some sort of clarity and inner peace if you're struggling in this period to feel safe and protected. This has also been a subscriber's requested reading. I felt called during incredibly chaotic times to just create this reading for you guys and see what the angels have to say. I selected 4 cards randomly from the Guardian Angel Oracle deck, and these are the options that showed up before me. So for group 1, we have here the angel Achaiah, number 7. For group 2, we have here the angel Mikael, number 42. For group 3, we have Veuliah, number 43. And for group 4, we have the angel Sehaliah, number 45. I'll tell you a little bit about these angels at your specific piles, what they represent, the astrological energies that they are protecting, and their other names and characteristics. So make sure to choose according to either the placement, your intuition, the energy, and the colors of the angels placed here in front of you. Take a deep breath with me right now. Settle in, choose a card, and if you have made your choice, then I'm not going to keep you waiting. I know that you really need to find out certain messages from your guardian angel. So let's jump straight into it and see what do the angels have to tell you at this point in time when you stumble upon this timeless reading. Hi group 1, welcome to your angelic messages reading. I really hope you're doing well, and if you're not, then I hope that this reading can calm you, soothe you, and heal you. So this reading will be for those of you that were drawn to angel number 7. We have here Achaiah. So this is the energy of Taurus, Venusian energy, love energy. This is an angel that provides you with endurance and strength to overcome a lot of tests, trials, and tribulations in life. In the booklet, it is described as the angel that helps you gain the desire to train and to learn, to have success in exams, and you will find the solutions to difficult problems. Achaiah is also known among the angels as the forbearing and patient God. So slow and steady wins the race. If you're feeling overwhelmed in this period, Achaiah is here to let you know that patience is required. You are building up inner strength. This is why God is testing you at the moment, and you will be able to overcome every obstacle as long as you don't rush ahead, as long as you tame your impulsivity, and as long as you take things one at a time. Put one foot in front of the other and the road will appear before you. Okay, now in terms of the oracle cards that you got, we have here the Shekinah, beautiful energy. We also have Virgo. So again, another earth sign. You had Taurus earlier, now we have Virgo. You may have these astrological energies in your chart, or they could be surrounding you at the moment. Virgo is about integrity, reverence, and service. I see here some work-related issues with money, issues with passing examinations, certifications, issues with getting the appropriate paperwork. Maybe you're looking to gain a visa or a work permit, and I feel that you are going to be helped in all of these issues. What do the angels indicate? Well, we have here Archangel Zadkiel, transformation. Okay, you are going at the moment through the sinewy, painful details of a really uncomfortable birth or rebirth, and some hair just like intervened with my lips as I was saying this. Yeah, there are irritations, there are constant things that block you on a path towards achieving what it is you want. But here is the advice of Archangel Zadkiel. You may say the following thing in gratitude, because whenever we feel grateful for something, that's when we receive, that's when we open our hearts. Thank you, Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. Issues from the past are rearing their ugly head into your life, forcing you to confront some old wounds, some old triggers, some stuff that wasn't accurately wrapped up or concluded. You have to be strong enough to draw important conclusions, make decisions. Your path forward will be cleared the more decisions you will make in this period. There is no such thing as a good or a bad decision. It is only a decision that is either in alignment with who you are, so a decision that is honest to you, or a decision that contravenes and self-sabotages you. Make a decision based not on self-punishment and self-abnegation, but a decision made on, I want to change my life for the better. I respect myself, I respect other people, I love myself, I love other people. And because of these things, this is why I'm going to take this decision. Don't make a decision out of fear, make it out of self-love and self-respect. It may be that in the process of making a specific decision, you will have to find the strength to do something incredibly hard inside of you. My lip trembled when I had to say find. I can feel the fear. I can feel your fear. It is blocking. It is shattering. It's making me stop from speaking. It is so overpowering. But be mindful about making decisions impulsively, making decisions just because you feel a sudden pang of fear and fright, and then you think, oh my God, I need to do this. It's like, because this happens, I need to quickly react and do this. No. Achaiah is here to tell you that this is the path towards complete sadness and ruin in your life. If you make decisions off the cuff, on the spur of the moment, you will actually extract yourself from the protection and the light of God. And unfortunately, I see here that Achaiah will not be able to protect you anymore. But if you are patient, if you hold on to this uncomfortable feeling and you question it, if you just say, okay, I'm going to sleep on this. I'm going to take my time. I know this is terrible. I know I am scared, but I'll find the strength to delay reacting. I'll find the strength to make a decision when I have allowed the feeling to pass through me. I will not make a decision based on a feeling. I'll make a decision based on cool, calm reasoning. That's when you will succeed. That's when you will allow the angels to come through and help you. So even if you have to make a difficult decision, don't make it quickly. Don't make it on impulse. This is the overarching message that I see here with both Achaiah and Zadkiel protecting you. And it is this beautiful light that is reflected from my candle that is coming in through for you. Other words of advice from the angels? Oh, you got the guardian angel card. Well, need I say more? You are protected, okay? You are not alone. I've got you. I'm on your side. I know that the road ahead is very tricky. I know that the path towards healing, prosperity, abundance is blocked by a number of terrifying things. But keep to it. Walk the line, like in the Johnny Cash song. Keep walking. And don't make decisions based on fear. Don't make decisions based on self-destruction. Maintain whatever you have built and have faith that even if you don't know a solution to your problem in this moment, sleeping on it, delaying a little bit, waiting a little bit, biding your time is going to prove to be the wise manner of action. Because in this liminal space of indecision, worry, and slowing down, that is when you allow these angels to come through. And through dreams, through synchronicities, by bringing certain people in your life that give you pointers and clues, that's how you find how to make the correct decision, how to keep walking in the good direction, right? The direction that is aligned with your goals, with your soul, with your destiny, rather than to experience a setback. Further advice that I have here from Archangel Michael, we see here innocence. So this is the following prayer of gratitude that you can say to Archangel Michael to unlock his protection and glory. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace. You do not have to walk all over your heart in order to find a place of safety in this world. You can continue to be soft. You can continue to be pure in your heart, in your intentions. You can continue to be the bigger person. You do not have to behave like an animal in order to survive. No matter what external circumstances are showing you at the moment, hold your center. Hold your center, my love. This is so important. Sorry, I kind of feel like crying. But I feel that a lot of you are going through such difficult things, myself included. But you do not have to become somebody else to continue thriving in your life, to continue to feel protected, blessed, and loved. And those things are still possible, even in difficult, chaotic, and trying times. Pay attention to the details. Virgo energy here is helping you understand that you need to really bide your time, because there are some important details that you could be quickly glossing over. And those details are going to be the maker of you if you act impulsively. For example, let's say you are reacting with fear to a situation that's happening in your country. You grab all of your belongings, you decide to flee the country, and then at the customs, right as you are about to enter or exit the country, somebody stops you in the police force and tells you, hang on a minute, your passport expired, you cannot leave. Details are important. Check the expiry dates, yeah? Check all your balances, check all your to-do lists, check all your accounts before you make a decision, before you start putting thought into action. Check in here that you are calm and settled. This is so important at the moment. And I'm going to leave you with this message from the Shekinah. I'm going to read it from the booklet, The White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. So this is the advice. The spiritual world want to help you resolve your worldly concerns. It is safe for you to rely on spirit as a loving, protective, helpful, and practical presence, able to positively affect all areas of your life, including facilitating the resolution of your physical problems. Do not limit your spirituality to concepts. Instead, apply your higher knowledge and principles, grow your wisdom, and live your path. Acknowledge your value as a person, as a soul. Treasure the gift of your path, and let your spirituality integrate with all facets of your life. So this is a moment of testing whether all the good inner work, all of the faith and the beliefs you have been maintaining throughout the years are something that you will live by, or will you quickly discard them, walk all over them, and give in to fear and desperation and the dark. Shekinah is a Hebrew word that translates as the dwelling place of the divine. Shekinah is the embodiment of the light. She is in us when we are living our spiritual path, applying our wisdom and principles so our actions, our courage, our choices awaken compassion in our world. We are the sacred change makers and healers of the collective. The divine electricity of spirit needs willing soul bulbs to shine forth in the world. So with the transit of planet Pluto in the sign of electricity Aquarius, we are all being awakened to act upon our beliefs in a kind and sweet and slow way. We are all becoming soul bulbs at the moment. So let yourself radiate this light outwards, because believe it or not, but you continue to have a really important effect on the world. And if you don't believe me, then watch how just by being close to certain things, you warm them up. For example, you take a damp towel, you put it on your body, and in a couple of hours, that damp towel actually dries up because it has been warmed by the heat of your body. And you can do this by putting yourself close to another person's body or by getting closer to your pet. Your energy, your warmth, your temperature makes a mark, an energetic mark on this world. Never forget that, especially during this time. You are a force of light and a force of positive change. So light up that soul bulb. And on this emotional note, Thank you so much for listening, Group 1. I really hope this helps and this heals. And if you're feeling distraught at the moment, I really hope that this reading has brought you a little bit of peace and a little bit of calm. Sleep well tonight. God bless. Bye. Hi, Group 2. Hello, my loves. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to an angelic message energy reading. We are going to be picking some cards and I'll be interpreting them for you in order to give you some peacefulness, some calm, a sense that you are safe and held. So this reading is for those of you that were drawn to Mikael. You are under the protection of Angel Mikael number 42. And this is an energy of trust. Trust in systems, trust in order, trust in the fact that there is, in spite of all the chaos that has been unleashed in society at the moment, or that may exist in your personal life at the moment, there is a certain method to all the madness. There is a higher purpose. So this angel is described in the booklet as instilling you with a sense of diplomacy and success in politics, helping you create heaven on earth. It's giving you a sense of social and spiritual organization. It's helping you with clarity and knowledge of what exactly is good and what exactly is evil. And the gift of discernment is so important during such a difficult time in which we are bombarded with so much information that we cannot tell the two apart. So I see here that this is the zodiac sign Libra. Again, much like Group 1, you are under the energy of Venus, the energy of love, protection, carefulness, the Divine Mother extending her arms and welcoming you to her wonderful tender bosom so that you may rest, so that you can actually begin fulfilling your true potential. Now let's have a look at all the other cards that I have selected here for you. What other things are the angels saying to you? So we have here Bastet of 174 hertz. Goddess Bastet, the goddess of pleasure, fun, rituals, and also the patron saint of cats as pets. We also have here the astrological energy of Aries. And I see here independence, bravery, and passion. These are things that are slowly being activated in your life at the moment. We have here an indicator of who you might be genuinely at your soul level, your deep imprint, your core being. We have here the White Witch, the light worker. Be the light in the world. Be the one that leads everyone around you towards a peaceful outcome. Be the one that educates through the sheer power of her or his personal example. You do not have to shout at people and impose your point of view in order to create order around you. You just need to continue being your wonderful, awesome self. This is a moment at which you need to actually apply a lot of self-discipline and a lot of self-belief. I can do it. I have been training for this. I am here. I am centered. I am loved. I am a channel for light. I am helped by the divine. All these positive affirmations are going to help you create positive change in your surroundings, in your immediate surroundings. And as you know, whatever we affect locally can have the potential and the power to change something globally, right? It's the butterfly wings effect theory. So very strongly, this is an indicator that you may be in need of practicing some white magic in this period. You should continue down the path of all your rituals and spiritual work that you have been employing lately, because it is slowly working. It is trickling in some results. It may be temporarily delayed by the fact that we are at the moment under the astrological energy of a Mercury retrograde superimposed on a Mars retrograde. So results may trickle in slowly, especially after the 17th of December and after the 23rd of February next year, when the retrograde period is going to wrap up. So again, there is a need right now to not do things very fast, although you can do them with more pathos and passion than Group 1 was advised to do them. You have a pioneering energy. You were born to be a leader, Group 2. Do not hold yourself back from implementing a vision that you believe is correct. Do not push other people, but just get them to join your cause by being yourself, by being charming, authentic, honest, and by making sure that you have behind you the wealth of your ancestors, the knowledge of the people who have educated you this far. Do not go ahead and try to lead a group of people without respecting those that came before you. This will be the seed of your ruin. Remember that you are standing on the shoulder of giants. Like every educated person, like every leader, you have the responsibility to continue building upon the knowledge of everyone that came before you. Do not set a dynamite to it. Do not just completely throw the baby with the bathwater, because that will have disastrous effects. Be a positive rebel. Try not to destroy the system, but completely change it from within so that it can have the capacity to regenerate itself and provide a better place for people to live within. I have here a prayer of gratitude, which you can say to Archangel Michael to unlock a number of additional blessings and help in this period, especially if you're struggling. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. And we see here Sagittarius energy. We see here the angel that throws the divine arrow in order to achieve a sense of higher purpose and meaning in life. I am filming this reading during Sagittarius season in the year 2024. And no matter when you happen to stumble upon it, it will carry specific meanings to you that you need to hear them. So the prayer goes in the following way. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action towards realizing my dreams. Beautiful. If you need help, if you're going through some sort of artistic block, if you are up against a deadline and you are just staring at the blank page and you don't know what to write, what to create, this is a wonderful moment to say this prayer of gratitude, to remind yourself, what was my initial goal? What did I want to achieve from a higher perspective? You could be so caught up in the daily details of what it is you need to do. You may have burned yourself to the ground with exhaustion, so you no longer have a sense of vitality, a sense of desire to do the task that you embarked upon completing. So what you need to do is to revitalize yourself by reminding yourself, why is it that you walked down this path? Why is it that you made this commitment? And it can be in any area of your life. Commitment to your physical goals, to your sense of health and fitness, commitment to a relationship, the passion that you feel for a partner that may have temporarily died down, or a commitment to a work project, an artistic, a creative endeavor that people saw potential in, but now you're kind of dwindling in your sense of confidence that you are able to lead it to completion. Well, Archangel Michael is advising you to keep steady, maintain focus, even if you are up against temporary setbacks or temporary blockages. You can continue to slowly remove them as you come up with creative ideas. Creative ideas are going to filter through, but they will not happen if you're going to show resistance, stubbornness, and nihilism. So try to keep an open mind. Try to maintain yourself vital or revitalized by sleeping well, eating well, keeping hydrated, taking care of your body. And you will see that all the ideas will come through. I also have here, honor your beauty. Group 2, I think you forgot just how beautiful you are, inside and out. This is an invitation for you to take better care of your physical vessel. Do not disregard it. Do not call it a meat sack. I've seen other readers here on YouTube talking about their bodies as a meat sack. No, your body is a vessel. You look in a specific way because you have to fulfill a specific type of karma in this reality. Your body came with a lot of issues and patterns and a DNA encoded with a lot of problems, but also a lot of blessings from your ancestors. You are carrying down a proud bloodline, and you need to resolve certain issues in the way in which you take care of your body, or in the way in which you decide to ignore it and completely self-destruct. So we see here the following prayer of gratitude. meant for Archangel Jophiel, the angel of beauty. Thank you, Jophiel, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. And it's fascinating because the moment when I said this prayer, the music shifted to something called the Healing Active DNA Collective. And I'm seeing the double helix in a very spiritual kind of light. So your body, health is coming back to you. If you have been struggling, if you have been in physical pain, this will be wiped out by the angels around you. You have to stay the course. You have to maintain your daily rituals. So do all of the practical things that you need to do to take care of your body. If you have to take your medicine, continue taking it. If you have to do breath work, yoga, or some sort of physical therapy to take care of your body, continue doing that. And I feel that it is also the angelic collective created by Archangel Michael and Archangel Jophiel, but also the angel that we began this reading with, Mikael, that is gathering around you in light to protect one of their favorite light workers. You, yeah, that's you. So I'm going to leave you with this message of light. We began with this card, Goddess Busted. Here is what she has to say. I'm going to read from the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. You've been moving so fast for so long that you're not realizing how wound up you've become. Gently unwind now to drop into a deeper, slower, healing rhythm, and you will restore your mind, body, and soul. Things which seem too difficult right now shall soon seem very manageable and even pleasurable to accomplish. The Egyptian, cat-headed goddess of dance, festivals, birth, healing, and sacred potions is known as Bastet. Her sacred cult was one of beauty, pleasure, and enjoyment. Worshipping her was not about ignoring the problems that are part of being alive. So this is really important to understand that there needs to be a balance between pleasure and work, between partying and completely disregarding your physical needs and pushing your body to extremes, and letting go, coming back to a place of peace and stillness and balanced equilibrium in everything you do, whether it is your diet, your sleep schedule, whether it is balancing your social commitments with your work commitments. Bastet is here to let you know that life can be enjoyed. You don't have to suffer. At the same time, if you push it too hard and life is only about pleasure, you need to understand that discipline can help you center yourself, and it can help you find your inner peace if you are trying to escape some really painful ways of connecting back into your body. And on this note, group 2, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope that peace and healing comes upon you. I hope you take great care of yourself, and I'll see you in my next one. Hi group 3, welcome to an Angelic Messages Oracle reading designed specifically to help you center yourself, to help you find a sense of inner peace and tranquility if you have been struggling to achieve these states of inner being. So I have here the angel Veuliah. For those of you that feel drawn towards this specific angel, this is number 43, so it follows on quite beautifully from group 2's reading. I'm sure that you may have allowed the video to continue playing, or maybe you chose both numbers 2 and 3 from the options before that were allowed at the beginning in the pick a card reading. So Veuliah is here, the energy, the astrological energy of the sun sign Scorpio. I see Pluto guarding your life at the moment. It is a moment of deep change and transformation. A lot of fear could be rising up from deep inside of you, and also a very strong desire to create something new, to bring a new life, a new form of existing. You want to transform, you just don't know how exactly, but you feel the dawning, you feel the presentiment that a big change is here. My life will change in a really drastic way. I'm here to let you know that Veuliah protects you from danger. It protects you from enemies. It gives you freedom from depression, deep fear, and isolation. So I see that Veuliah is really positive energy. In the booklet, Veuliah is described as the ruler god, and it helps you in anything related to natural authority, prosperity, luck in your career, feeling a sense of responsibility, and an unselfish use of wealth. So this is a wonderful opportunity for you. If you happen to have more resources than other people who are struggling around you, donate, be generous, purchase things from small businesses, give to charitable bodies. It is the time of giving. I am filming this in the second week in December of 2024 under the energy of the sun sign Sagittarius. So this is the sign of generosity, putting our faith in the divine and knowing that the little that we give will be multiplied and sent back to us. So you are being reminded that you will have success in your business and that you will have plenty, but please remember to give of this plenty to other people so that they may partake in the blessings that the angels and gods will bestow upon you. Now let me show you the other cards that I have here. Here is a card that has so much light you can barely see it, Cupio di Solvi. This is number 2. We also have here the astrological energy of Mars. Okay, Mars is your natural ruler if you happen to be a sun sign in Scorpio, because we saw that the angel Veuliah came with this energy. But also if you're an Aries, I feel like you're strongly being activated, maybe by this reading or potentially by other elements in your environment at the moment. So this is the energy of moving forward and defending yourself. You will be given all the resources necessary to defend yourself. If you have your back up against the wall, if you have been cornered by negative forces, if you feel like people are making certain spells or casting certain evil eyes against you, or if you genuinely are involved in actual circumstances of conflict, maybe larger social forces are in conflict and you unfortunately are caught up in this firing, I feel like you will be protected, you are defended. And not only that, but I feel like the divine is not only protecting you spiritually, but it is also helping you find the accurate resources so that you may defend yourself and all of those that you love. The best way in which we can unlock our blessings is if we are grateful. And here is a prayer of gratitude from a spirit animal. I see here the hawk or the eagle, however you want to see it. This is the higher vibration of Scorpio. We all know the story of the scorpion, that if they retaliate in a form of revenge, the scorpion ends up poisoning another person that attacked them and thereby also destroys themselves, because when a Scorpio attacks, the sting also kills it, not only the enemy. But when a Scorpio decides not to attack, not to sting, not to create poison and toxicity in their environment, they go through a phoenixizing moment. They burn their ego and they become the magical, majestic bird that is able to rise up from their punishing life circumstances and see the bigger picture and see how everything is involved in a spiritual mindset. And it is that moment that uplifts the energy of the scorpion and helps the scorpion see that it is not the world against them, but it is them having a powerful effect on the collective, that they are an agent of change and an agent that can bring about a beautiful transformation for everyone involved. But first, they need to make the conscious choice to not harm themselves and those around you when they are feeling incredibly intense about something. The prayer is, thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. It could be that a specific pet is meant to really save your heart in this period. If you have been feeling betrayed by those around you, you may want to adopt a puppy or a cat. You may want to adopt a small animal that is vulnerable and needs your care and protection. And through the daily task of caring for that animal becomes your friend, not only your pet, not only something that you own, but truly an energy and a spiritual force that you get to keep by your side, and it helps mature you in a way in which nobody else will be able to do it. I can guarantee that the unconditional love that an animal can give you sometimes surpasses the love that even other people around you can give you. It is a completely different existence and experience than the kinds that we would have with the members of our own species. It is something that uplifts you to a whole new level of awareness of your role in this universe. So, an animal, a pet, can really help you in this period to heal your heart from toxicity and also heal you from the damage and hurt you may be bringing about yourself through your own obsessive thoughts, through your own maybe behaviors that are really working against you, such as not taking good care of yourself, such as delaying your hygiene or not eating properly. These are all things you should pay attention to at the moment because they do show the level of self-respect and self-love that you have for yourself. And by consequence, they also show the level of self-love and self-respect you have for other people, because we begin here with what we have physically, with what we can control about ourselves, and then we expand this energy into the environment around us. So if you are not taking care of the inner temple, then it feels like you are living in hell, because the self-hatred that is manifested within you gets to be projected outside of you. And this is how the world turns into something dark, because you did not take care of the darkness within. It's so important to accept this responsibility of working with your shadow, of working with your fears, and of dealing with your difficult emotions, not by placing them on other people and turning them into the bad guy, but by acknowledging them and allowing yourself to give you clues as to what is this feeling telling me? Where does this feeling want to lead me? Where does this feeling come from? The more answers you find to those questions, the more you will heal yourself and rise above your difficult life circumstances. We have the energy here of the stargazer, so you are being protected by a cosmic force. Somebody up there and everywhere around you is keeping an eye on you. You are being watched by a pleasant, benevolent force. It's not something weird like a paranoid energy, like I'm being watched by Big Brother. No, my love. You are being kept safe and protected. But because you are being watched, you also have the responsibility to act in your own higher self and self-interest. A self-interest that is positive, but not Machiavellic. Don't use other people and abuse them, because that will only lead to your own self-abuse. But rather, try to help other people as much as you can by being honest and open with your own journey. This is what I have been going through, and I'm trying to heal. This is where you have been going through. I'm going to listen to your story, and if I can, I'm going to try to help and heal you too. And this is how you make the world something familiar, something warm. You build bridges where before you detonated them. So the stargazer is giving you the advice of setting your sights higher. You're looking too closely to the local environment. You're looking too closely at what's in front of you. And this is why you have a limited perspective of what life is and it can be. You have to think bigger, broader. Dare to dream big. Dare to imagine all sorts of outrageous things. What if you could run for president? What if you could attain the charitable organization of your dreams? What if you could start your own group of uniquely skilled people that will bring about a positive change in society? What if you could actually be brave enough to start your own family and become this emotional and spiritual leader that your parents could not be for you? What if you could begin a new spiritual movement that will help people truly heal rather than pretend that they are healing and using love as a force of evil and a source of weaponry rather than a truly force of positive transformational change, what it is and has been since the beginning of time and the beginning of us, to be honest. I have here another prayer of gratitude and another sign from Archangel Michael that your home is safe and protected. The angels stand around you and they guard your home, your family, and every place in the world that you consider to be your soft haven. We all have this. Even if we do not have a physical home, we all have a person or an environment that we feel that is our home. That is where I want to root into. Sometimes these environments may not exist in reality. We may withdraw into our world of fantasy and dreams. But if that nourishes you and if that gives you safety, then that is good for you. As long as you're not harming yourself and other people in the process, it is sometimes really helpful to retreat into the fantasy world of your dreams. So, how can you activate this energy in your life if you're encountering some issues related to your home, to housing, or to secure accommodation at the moment? Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door of my house, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, my mortgages, and my taxes. So all of these things are taken care of at the moment. You do not need to stress and worry so much about the fact that you won't be able to make payments. You will. If you ask, and if you ask in a modest and grateful way, you will receive them. There is a very sure indication that at the moment there is help, angelic, spiritual help available to you. All you need to do is to ask for it. Pray, ask for help, and you will receive it. And believe me, sometimes prayer works in remarkably fast ways. Especially during these trying times, angels are everywhere. It's not just that we have to fight with demonic presences and the darkness within ourselves and within society at large, but there are also forces for good that you can summon and appeal to in order to help you. But the overall message is here very strongly significant to you that even as you're going through change, you are still able to create a sense of home, safety, and stability in this changing world. I'm going to leave you now with this message that we began your reading with. This is Cupio Dissolvi, and the indication, what is written in the White Light Oracle book by Alana Fairchild, is the following. It is time to let go. Things are working out in their own way. Trust that your heart is wise and is leading you on a soul healing journey and the right spiritual path. Spirit wants to bring you a blessing and a resolution, but you must let go and allow it to happen. Events are unfolding according to a higher plan. Even if your plans are going awry, know that all will come together at the right time and in the best way possible. Surrender your struggle and hold on to your faith. One of the biggest issues with Plutonic people is finding it very hard to let go. Control in a way gives you a safe, or rather, not necessarily a safe, but a feeling of safety that can be relatively fake. Safety is something that keeps you stuck in the past. And you may not see it right now, but you actually need to be pushed into the future in order to complete your healing and find a sense of inner peace. Holding on to what is familiar to you may be detrimental to your growth and may lead to your self-destruction. You do not need to be in control in order to be safe and have things work out in the best possible way. In an often spiritually deficient modern culture, we have developed a kind of mystical amnesia. We have forgotten the genuine, effective, and astonishing power of spiritual intervention that can be evoked by an open heart. The Latin phrase Cupio Dissolvi, which you can see over here, refers to a desire to dissolve, to be absorbed into the luminosity of the soul, where there is beauty, relief, and peace. To enter into such a state requires a loosening of our attachments and fixations upon our problems in the physical world. It can be surprising just how much we hold on to things we wish to be freed from. So it could be that that very thing that you find it hard to let go is that very thing that chains you and binds you to your own pain. Release it, my love, so that you can experience healing, so that you can move on and truly find your heart's desire. You are supposed to, and you are allowed to be happy. You are allowed to be free. You are blessed. And I'm going to end your reading here, Group 3. God bless you on your healing journey. Please let go and let God, and you will not regret it. Thank you so much for listening. I cannot wait to see you in my next reading. Hello, Group 4. Welcome to a Healing Angelic Messages Oracle reading. This reading is created with the intention to help bring some inner peace, some clarity, some support, especially if you're struggling in this period to find your center and feel calm. So this is for those of you that were drawn to Sehaliah. We have here the number 45, which could be significant. I see here a powerful love energy present in your life. Sehaliah is the angel that guards over the astrological sign of Scorpio, and it guides over healing and kind recovery. The kind of recovery in which you don't want to impose yourself on other people that are very much able and willing to help you. I see that if you're struggling physically, emotionally, or in any other capacity, people are around you and they are willing to help you. I feel that you are far too modest to accept this help, but it would be in your own best interest, and it will help you if you just say yes, and if you just accept the rewards that are coming into your life in the form of helpful people, especially for all the good work you've been doing. You are such a loving, kind, and compassionate soul, and you are going at the moment through something difficult. If you are here, I feel like you are. There may be some violences around you, there may be some aggression, some conflicts that you don't know how to handle, because being a kind and compassionate soul and living in a soft and modest way can sometimes be very difficult when you have to come across more brutal forms of existence, more animalistic forms of being. Everyone in this world is open and free to choose however they want to live, and some people unfortunately live at the lowest form of being a human. And I'm not talking here about people that are rich and people that are poor. I'm talking here about people that decide to continue to open their heart and be loving and kind, and people that resist that kindness and transform into something evil, mangled, and dark. And this can happen even when you're poor, even when you're rich, at any strata, at any level of race, at any level of gender, at any level of social class. So this is about deciding to be kind in spite of all the evil. And you have made this choice over and over and over again. And even if you're coming up against certain tests, limits, and obstacles, now people are being carefully controlled or being carefully sent your way. There is a feeling of losing control. You are afraid of losing control, because I felt it. I felt it in my thighs. I felt like almost like all of these cards that I have here for you were about to drop. You are afraid of losing your blessings. You're afraid of losing everything that you have struggled so hard to work towards, to attain, and you're struggling that you will no longer be able to sustain it. But I'm here to let you know that you will, and everything you have will be protected, and it will not be taken away from you, because the important thing was the journey. The journey was important, how you ended up attaining those things. And I see that you did it by following all the right moral ways. You did not cheat, you did not steal, you did not punch your way to a form of wealth and stability in your life. You did it by being open, honest, hardworking, modest, and stable. You did it by being kind, compassionate, and you made decisions that were difficult in order to reach this point. And all of these decisions were actually seen by the divine, and now you are being repaid in kind. Just open up and receive these blessings. This is the beautiful energy of Sehaliah, helping you understand just how worthy you are of help, support, and loving kindness from other people. Let me show you the other cards I have here for you. And these cards are not going to drop to the ground, and you will not lose these blessings. So we have here the Oracle of Chaldea, and a number that could be significant for you is number 37. I also have here a prayer from Archangel Michael, which you can use in this period to release limits, release the fear, and find a way back to gratitude, the OG of manifestation. Being in a state of gratitude and gratefulness, much like I am for the fact that you clicked on this video and you're here listening to me, spending some time with me. I'm incredibly grateful for this exchange of energy. So if you are able to find yourself in the same kind of vibration, and when I said that, the music that I'm playing in the background temporarily stopped. Signs everywhere. If you're able to find yourself in the state of gratitude as well, miracles will happen where you only see a lack of solutions and problems over problems. So, Archangel Michael is letting you know that positive thoughts can create positive results in your reality, yeah? This is the prayer that you can say to Archangel Michael to activate this sense of positivity if you have been struggling. Divine love and wisdom, I call upon you now. I know that my mind and emotions are eternally and continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware and conscious of the love and light that is within every person and situation. We are all made up of positives and negatives. We all go through periods in our life when we're doing well and other periods when we are being harsh, when we are being judgmental, when things just don't work out. Those are periods in which we are humbled, in which we are being sent back to the drawing board because we may have overdeveloped an ego that is pushing us away from the light of God, from all of the wonderful things we need to achieve in this reality, and from our own true path and authentic way of being. If you are going through these issues, know that with positive intentions, with a desire to reconnect to the source of light, you are going to overcome whatever enemy, whatever limit, whatever issue. You will find creative solutions to the problems at hand. I also see here that the angels are giving you the energy of an elder to help you. This is a really important time to create an altar to the ancestors in your family. Research your bloodline and look at your grandparents, great-grandparents. Place a candle in front of images of them and pray to them for help and support. The power of ancestors is overwhelming in this period because we are being progressively move towards the future. But first, before we are moved towards the future, we're taking a couple of steps back. This is the way I think. It's not a straight ride ahead into the unknown. It is a push-pull kind of dynamics, almost like changing gears on a train or on a car before you move on to the next challenge. So an elder sits among you. It could be an Aboriginal elder as well, somebody from way, way, way back in your bloodline. And I feel that this elder wants to impart wisdom with you. And this elder could be doing it through dreams. You may be seeing patterns, signs, symbols, and synchronicities in your dreams. So this is your indication, a wonderful suggestion to begin doing dream work analysis by having a diary next to your bedside table so that whenever you wake up suddenly in the morning from a dream, you jot down very quickly whatever you can remember from your dream. Doing this day by day will instill a certain dream discipline that will help you recall a lot of important things, not only from your actual reality, but from the deep ancestral past. The elder is advising you are ready, you are set, and you are able to resolve some deep family issues, some trauma that you've been carrying with you will find a resolution. Move beyond ancestral patterns. This is also a wonderful time to begin therapy as well. If you have been delaying or putting it to the back of your mind, if you kept talking your way out of it, the elder is saying, go to therapy. You will be given a person that you can trust. You will have a space, a holding space for all of those difficult emotions that you have been struggling with. You can heal from family trauma. This is the moment. We are creating this space for you to evolve. All you have to do is, yes, I am ready. I can do this. Live your joy. So this is the outcome that's coming in for you. I feel that the challenges and the tests that you may have been going through are only meant to help you basically unleash a lot of optimism. If your life has been sad, burdened, and heavy, if you felt like from a very young age you had to be the responsible, mature person, I feel that very soon you will be met with a lot of joy, abundance, and friendship. I see here that you can thank your angels for supporting you as you allow yourself to feel joy. This is not a time to hide under the blankets. It's not a time to feel like you're alone in this world and nobody can help you. This is a time to say yes to all the helpful opportunities and people that are coming into your life and to just basically enjoy them. This is a time for you to let go of very deep emotional baggage that you have been carrying on behalf of your ancestors. They are saying, just lighten the load. You are meant to be happy and free. Give yourself permission to be those things, even if you feel that the chaos in society at the moment does not allow space for joyful expression. be that force of change and show people that even in trying times, we can still laugh, we can still love, we can still express ourselves. The deepest humor comes from the darkest pain. Look at all the world's greatest comedians. They have had to overcome such difficult origin stories. So keep that in mind. I see here that the very firm grasp, the very firm hold of Saturn is really affecting you. And I can understand why you may feel an overburdened sense of responsibility, why you may feel like you can't laugh and smile and feel so light anymore. Saturn is bringing you a feeling of restriction, an experience of struggle. You have to learn through a lot of hard work and patience. But learning you are, and you are becoming a wonderful disciple in the school of life. And Saturn sees this. And when the time comes, there will be a window of divine opportunity, and you will get your physical, material, tangible reward for all of this learning you are doing at the moment. The angels are saying this is an optimal time to begin learning a new skill, to prepare for a new certificate, to learn a new language, to learn something that can help you basically create more money in your life or live a better life or change your external circumstances. Learn a new language, learning a new skill can help train your mind, can help calm your spirit, and can also help you financially in the future when that specific skill that you have mastered during this moment of hardship is actually going to come in handy, and people are going to see you as valuable for being able to help them out with something, whether that is becoming a translator or using the skills that you are mastering at the moment to genuinely help other people create tangible things, find solutions to their problems. I'm going to leave you with this message, the card that we began at the the card that we began your reading with. So we have here the Oracle of Chaldea, number 37. This is what is written in the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. So, continue on your healing journey with enthusiasm, but without forcing things to happen more quickly than it feels natural. Sometimes the body will be ready to let go while the mind is still holding on. At other times, the mind may need to be patient as the body processes an experience. Trust in your own timing and rhythm. There's no need to be impatient or to judge yourself. You are summoning the spiritual fortitude to tackle an issue which has previously held you back. When the time is right, the healing shall happen more easily than if you try to push forward prematurely. Things are going to work out. Be positive. And I feel that what may be holding you back is your past. You have everything you need, but you don't see yourself as being a person with a lot of resources because something inside of you, a deep trauma, something that is related to a family pattern, needs to be unshackled, understood, and released. The Chaldean is the devotee to the light of spirit. When the Oracle of Chaldea comes to you, it is an encouragement to bask in the light. Embrace practices that help you feel connected to the light. Grow your trust in the spirit within you. This is not about ignoring where you need healing. It is about knowing at a deep level that you are loved, spiritually guided, divinely held, and worthy and capable of love. As you trust in the spiritual light within you and your connection to the spirit world, it will increase. And so too will your readiness to acknowledge and engage with what needs further healing inside of you. You'll feel safe and supported and ready to move on then. So there may be a discrepancy, a separation. You may have been feeling separated from your own spiritual path, from your connection to the divine, but this has been only temporary so that you can get into the grind and study it a little bit deeper, reflect upon it, and fix what hasn't been working. This is an optimal time for you to let go of something that you've been carrying for a very long time, something that has been affecting your life and leading you to all sorts of weird paths away from your destined path. And I feel that you're being redirected at the moment. You're being redirected towards the appropriate people, the resources that can genuinely help you put a nail into the coffin of your past so that you can bravely move forward into the light of the future. On that note, I'm going to leave you here. Thank you so much for listening. God bless in everything that you want to accomplish. You will be given strength and fortitude to overcome any issue. So, God bless. Take care. See you in my next one. Bye.